Hi and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how I installed this Roadmaster Spare Tire Carrier. Hope you enjoy.
For tire and wheel size, there are stickers inside the front door panel, as shown here. A second one here, so in my case, rims are 16 by 6.0. Tire size 205/75R 16C 113/11R. For the tires, you can also look on the actual tire. In my case, the existing tires are Hankook, and you can get the tire size right there also. Here are the parts that come with the Roadmaster 19225 Spare Tire Carrier. Mine I got on Amazon. Was actually, I guess, an open box. It says used like new. It was missing the manual, but I was able to download it online. Here are the parts that were in the bag. Before receiving the spare tire carrier, I had bought these Rhino USA 5/8 hitch pins because I wanted to secure this, as this whole tire carrier and spare is quite expensive. But now that I got the spare tire carrier, I found out it doesn't use a hitch pin. Instead, it's using a threaded bolt with a hairpin clip. I guess to secure it, I need to get a padlock that'll fit into that. So I bought this 3 set for nothing. I'll end up only using one of them. Step 1 in the instructions is to put the base assembly into the trailer hitch receiver. Next is to install the 3.5-inch receiver bolts. They say to use some Loctite as an optional step. This receiver mounting bolt requires a 15/16 socket wrench, but I don't have. Highest I have is 13/16, so I'm just using a crescent wrench. The spare tire carrier comes with this hairpin clip, but I'm going to use a lock instead to have it more secure.
Next, position the wheel mount on top of the base assembly. Attach with 4-inch pivot bolts. Use 3/4-inch flat washers at both ends, and then on the inner, use a 3/4-inch plastic washers. Tighten the lock nut using a 1 1/8 socket wrench if you have it. If you have a torque wrench, also they say to tighten to 50 foot-pounds. Remove the safety bolt if it's attached. Insert the lever bar and pin the bottom hole to the bar to the wheel mount shaft with the safety pin and clamps. Lift the release handle until it clears the retaining slot. Holding the lever bar, swing the spare tire carrier to the ground. Note, it will pivot either way. Installing the wheel now with the 2 bolts.
Here's a new spare tire mounted on the spare tire carrier using the 2 bolts. I just found the supplied bolts were much too long. They were 2.5 inches. So I bought 1 3/4-inch bolts to replace from Ace Hardware, so they don't stick out so much. With these long ones, there's no way would I get a socket or a lug wrench to fit. So now they're nicely tight in there. Now we can see the operation. There are many other hitch-mounted tire carriers that are much cheaper, that are fixed, but because of our door in the back here, I wanted the one that pivots. Now with it pivoted like this, we can easily access the rear storage area. And then when traveling, we'll raise it up. And then there's a locking pin to put in. And then you would remove this part for traveling. Here, you can see the placement of the locking pin. You just screw it in. The ball attached and using the lock mechanism.
Next, I'm going to install this Trim-Max nut lock on one of the bolts. First, we'll move one of the nuts. Now we can install the lock. That works just fine.
This concludes this video. To recap, I bought the rim from eBay. I bought the tire from TireRack.com and the Roadmaster Spare Tire Carrier from Amazon. Overall, the installation is quite simple. The only difficult part was really getting sockets for the bolts. Hopefully the video was useful for some of you. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye.